it's so topical, but because everybody's hitting summer and getting ready to go on vacation, we understand you have a planning story for us.
I do. I do. Hopefully you like it. Um, I wrote recently about how people think differently about planning and preparing. You have planners, and then you have people who fly by the seat of their pants. I've always known this, but I've sort of been hitting it square in the face on this. In fact, in my blog post, Two Kinds of People, I wrote about how some people view the gas gauge as a suggestion box, and others, like me, fill up as soon as possible, as soon as any time it gets close to E. In particular, I wrote about how my wife almost left me stranded. I won't necessarily go there, but how I had a close call. But it also, I've noticed it in other areas too. Each January, I start to think about what I want to do for the year, what kind of vacation I want to have. Do we want to go to Europe? Do we get Ireland, France? Just dream vacations. I'll think about the U.S. too. Do we want to go to California? Chicago and Seattle are two places that are definitely on my list.
Yeah.
Cool. Nice job calling those out.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good job. Yeah. Make sure you don't bypass Chicago on the way to Seattle. Get me first, and then you take me along. Okay. Yeah.
I'm in.
Okay.
So, but it takes planning, we have busy lives. So I'll start to think about it and check in with my wife, check in with the rest of the family, especially in January. I'll send out an email or a text. I'll get crickets. There'll be nothing. Nothing. I swear to you. I'll be like, hey, what about my text? Nothing. So I'll get annoyed, and I'll bring it up again. And this time, my wife or one of my kids will try and be a funny man, and they'll go, "That sounds great." like it's a multiple choice test. No. Come on.
No, you're looking for feedback.
Yes. Yeah. Especially because, again, I pretty much have unlimited PTO, but again, you're trying to plan with their schedules.
Yeah.
But I live with a bunch of comedians, so no. nothing's happening. And there's actually a lot of things that, a lot of time that goes into choosing. So my wife is a teacher, and she's off from June to late August, but that's the long answer. The short answer is, or the longer answer, I guess I should say, is that really June, she's still thinking about school. August, she's thinking about getting ready for school.
Yeah.
So basically, it's me and everyone else and their mother, everyone else in the universe who all want to go somewhere in July.
Wow, you summarized that really well. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All of a sudden, the summer is looking a lot shorter.
A lot shorter. Exactly.
Yeah.
So this year I got smart. In January, I chose a date, chose a place. I said, we're going to the beach. That's very much a southeastern PA thing. We're going to the shore.
Yeah.
And we're going to go to the Jersey Shore. We have a week with some extended family, and we're all good. But my wife thinks I'm crazy, and she's been making fun of me since January. But I'm like, no, this is perfect. And here's what I mean. So, my boss asked me a few months ago, at the last minute, to write something up. And my response is, that's okay. I'll be at the beach in 4 months. My son tells me, this was like April, May, hey, Dad, I'm going to take a course this summer. And meanwhile, the cash registers are going off in my head, and I'm like thinking of the extra money. That's okay. A couple months, I'm gonna be at the beach.
Oh my gosh.
Yep. A few weeks ago, before this heat wave came in, our repair guy tells us that we need a new air conditioner. That's okay. That's fine. I'm going to be in the beach in a month. So I'm all good. I'm all good. But
Look, given the way you're putting it, I'm surprised you don't start planning like a week after.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, I'm surprised you start waiting till January.
Yeah.
Exactly, Win.
Yeah.
Exactly. That is, I'm with you. I'm with you. In fact, I always want to plan when we're on vacation for the next vacation.
Wait, you mean no.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Oh no. Oh, you are a planner. You are a planner.
Well, I'm really not, but vacations, I live for my vacations because it's how I used to again, I love my job, I love my work, I love everything that's going on, but it's how I adapt. And but I'm learning though. So part of the story is right around Easter, my wife goes, "Hey, I have a few times a week off. I wasn't counting on." Now, first off, that is so foreign to me to not know that you have vacation time.
Poof. Yeah.
So first off, I had to get past that, and then secondly, she had saw a trip to a special to St. Martin, to the Virgin Islands, and I'm like, I'm drooling at the thought. I love her pictures. I'm really getting into it, and then but then the planner in me, I'm like, okay, how much does it cost? Do we have it in the budget? What are we going to do with the dog? What are we doing? What are we going to do about our son? Is he going to be around? So I have all these questions. She's like, what? We ended up not going, but it did remind me that it really does take all kinds of people, and it takes planners as well as the spur of the moment heathens, as I like to call them, as well, and that maybe I should back off a little bit of my planning gene and go with the flow a little bit too. So.
Oh my gosh,
that's so good. It takes a mix of